Hello? Refresh? Refresh, we're back. Hi, hello, welcome. Sorry about that, guys. I saw it. I saw it crashing before my very eyes. I'm just saying, if you were a true Nya enthusiast, you would have picked up on the opportunity to say Ikan Nya me. That one's a gimme. Also, hi, friends. Um, let me review my. Let me review this just so I know we're doing okay. The way that we will be Nya-ifying words forever now, ugh. Just the worst. Alright. You're getting Red Robin. I like Red Robin. I was surprised there were so many people hating on Red Robin. Okay. Are we ready to continue? Is everybody back and thriving? We lost about 10 viewers from that crash. It feels bad, man. Ferris wasn't as busy, which allowed her to join the Rhinet tournament circuit. In other news, this Worldline's Ferris has a normal life. There you are, Croy. On the Worldline I came from, Ferris was not only a student, but also the heir to her father's company, an influential member of the Akihabara Development Board, and a part-time maid waitress. Which life is better for her? You can change the bun for a lettuce wrap? Yeah, most places let you do that. Are we going low carb, Jordan? Customizable. Blech. Which life is better for her? Which will give her greater happiness? That's not my decision, it's hers. And her decision is to return to the way things were. Since you haven't been working out recently, yeah. Fair enough. I was saying, I've been, like, downsizing, my, like, lunch meals lately. So, like, my lunches for some of the weekdays literally consist of an apple and a Greek yogurt. Good way to cut down on some calories, though. I worked out today, so I treated myself to a turkey burger. I'm just here to help her wake up from the stream. You and turkey burger as well? Good boy. With what on it? My new library branch is right next to a McDonald's, and it's not good for your health. Uh-oh. Have you tried the new sauces, Phil? Have you tried the sweet and spicy jam? Kevin and I got those got it with some nuggets the other day, and I actually liked it, even though it seems like it's a hot take. Ferris has already entered the cancellation D-mail. JK on ransom. I love you, Papa. See you soon. These are Ferris's true last words to her father. A lot of cheese? I don't think we have those in Canada. Ugh. Yeah, they just introduced, there's, mambo sauce and sweet and spicy jam. Whenever I get food at Red Robin, I feel like I always get some kind of, like, bacon sandwich. Like, it's either chicken or a burger. Yeah, And not just jam, sweet and spicy jam. So we got like 2 crazy versions of jam in one container. Pangy, know what my favorite flatbread is? Nyan! Boom! And now Quinn is dead. Deceased. Sam is buying you some rose wine for tonight? Oh, yes! Awesome.
Shut up.
These are Ferris's true last words to her father. When we change things back, will my memories of this world disappear, nya? Of course not. You'll remember. You have memories from both worlds right now, don't you? Is that why you were so desperate to help Ferris, nya? That's open to your interpretation. I feel my cheeks get warm, so I hang my head to hide my face. Ferris doesn't want to forget her time with Kyoma, nya. It's wine time? Wait, is that supposed to be a BTTV emote, Ifrit? Should I add it? It's a 7TV one? I've never even heard of 7TV. I'll have to investigate later. Yeah, 7TV. You think he's making it up? I also had that inkling. And Jordan's just going along with it because he's chaotic. Thank you. I take Ferris's phone. I'm sorry, Ferris. I lied to you. When we change things back to the way they were, your memories of this world line will almost certainly disappear. Jordan. No, that one does not work. Perhaps another miracle will happen and you'll regain your memories of this world line too, but I can't be sure. There's no guarantee. Okay, wait. Just kidding. I'm gonna make this our save. And so I engrave these memories onto my heart. The memory of Ferris, the Rhinet champion. The memory of her father who gave thanks to a stranger like me for protecting his daughter. I will carry them for you always. Bye-bye, Papa.
Bye-bye, Papa.
It must be done. For Mayuri's sake. I must erase Ferris's memories, just as I did with Suzuha's. There's no other way. I give Ferris back her phone. Kyoma? No. I won't let this dream end yet. Don't jump to conclusions. We should explore other methods. After all, her father's life hangs in the balance. Let's try another way. I can't kill your dad. Kyoma? I'm sorry, nya. Ferris led you astray, nya. No, it's okay. This is my decision. I don't have what it takes to be a god. That burden is too much for me to bear. Ferris's father is still at home, so we go to the UPX cafe to talk. Sacrifice one life for another, yeah. Ferris orders a sandwich. You added us in clips? Oh my gosh. Interesting. Interesting that it's come to this, Ifrit. How do you get 7TV? Do you just make an account and link it, or what? Do you have something in mind, yeah? It's a gamble. But we can change the contents of the D-mail you sent. We're not gonna cancel the first prank mail, nya? It's an extension? Exactly. I win as long as I get the IBN 5100 back. Your father doesn't need to die. Right as I say that, the employee comes out with the sandwich and drinks. She looks startled. We're talking about a game. The employee forces a smile at my lame excuse and then heads back inside. I turn to Ferris. I think we should send a D-mail that says something like, give the IBN 5100 to Okabe Rintaro. I think 10 years is about the time limit of how far back we can send D-mails. Phone mail didn't become widespread until then. Lukako's mom's pager was a special case, but even that was still limited to the 1990s. So I don't think we can do anything fancy, like tell Ferris's dad to start stockpiling IBN 5100s in 1975. But, you know, back then Papa's company was down and he didn't have much capital, nya. I doubt you could say anything to stop him from selling the IBN 5100 if he needed money to save me, nya. Ferris frowns and takes a bite of her egg sandwich. That depends on what we send. If we make it seem like it came from the kidnappers, then your father has to find another way. He's a retro PC collector, so he should have plenty of other PCs he could sell, right? He wouldn't get enough money with those, yeah? Back then, the IBM 5100 was the only one people would pay through the nose for, yeah. Then this is something only you can pull off. I'll say it again. This is only a bet. A bet to escape the responsibilities of a god. How will the world line change? What will that new world line bring? I don't have the answers. It may become a world where neither Mayuri nor your father can be saved, but it could also be one where both can't. There's no way to be sure. But I can't leave things the way they are. I can't let Mayuri die, and I can't let your dad die. A gamble. All or nothing. Is Ferris alright with that? 2 lives hang in the balance. I don't want to be making decisions that affect whether people live or die, but I can't think of an alternative. If that's your decision, then it's okay with me, Nyan. Really? I know that you're trying to save Papa, Nyan. And I'm really grateful for that, Nyan. I think I'm falling in love with you, Nyan. Don't tease me like that. But I'm not teasing, Nyan. Ferris pouts cutely. Doesn't Kyoma hate Does Kyoma hate girls like me, Nya? She stares into my eyes, saying nothing. No! No wonder you're May Queen's #1 maid. You know how to flatter your customers. I don't like it when Kyoma dodges the question, Nya. Dots, yes. Now she makes a sad face and drops her shoulders. Don't tell me that was a real confession of love to me. Sure, Ferris is cute. I don't have as much trouble dealing with her as I used to. I could certainly get used to the idea of being with a girl like her. I am a man, after all. And Mars! And Barry Lock. Hey, what's up, Barry? Thank you for the 30 months, Mars.
Triple feature or triple threat? Where is my girl SF?
Shining Finger is not going to be dealt with until, like, the very end of the game, I think. Basically, we're undoing time-altering text messages that we sent in the beginning part of the game that fucked up the world line and are making everybody die. So the first one that we have to correct is Ferris Nyan Nyan's, and it's been a journey. We're actually just about to get her ending, so... Also, Mars, how was your farmer's party? And also hi to Barry, in case if you missed that during the sub message. Oh, you're getting ready to go. Okay, okay. How's it going, Barry? Long time no see. Hope you've been well. I'm a man after all, and any man would be overjoyed to win the heart of a girl like Ferris. Oh, is that true? But this is no time for romance. Ferris, let's do this together. Oh, what have you got scheduled for tonight, Barry? Crushing some pizza after soccer and going in? Oh, pizza sounds amazing. I want to trick Kevin into making quesadillas tonight. Yeah, MC just assuming that there are no gay men. Gotta charge the phone, so let's see who's on Twitch. A leather costume party. Oh my. I'd say post your costume, but it might be naughty. For your friend's birthday, he made a farmers only theme. My goodness. I was hoping to do Scarlet Spider look, but the hoodie needs some work, so I'll just be Spider-Man bottoms and then your harness. Oh my god, have fun. I bet you'll look great. I mean, if you want to share. Farmers only party is Chicago AF. Well, I met my first BF on Farmers Only. You did not, Armin. Stop it. That was Christian Mingle. He's not from Chicago, so I think he's making fun of it. Ah. Not Christian Mingle. It'll come out all right. Trust me. I guess you're never gonna answer me, yeah. Ferris looks a little sad, but after a deep breath, she smiles again. People not from the Midwest move to Chicago to talk shit about the Midwest without the guilt. Well? My goodness. Look. Quinn has successfully escaped the Midwest, alright? So I think he's allowed to make these comments. And then there's Canada, cold and happy. Oh, are you Canadian? Easy peasy. Thanks for sticking around, by the way. Lovely to have you. Well, I'm glad everybody has plans tonight. I'm just like, we're gonna stream all night and do community night, and it's gonna be fun. I still need to escape the Midwest and its infernal snakes. Yes, Dots, I still remember that story you told about the snake in your room, and I'm terrified. Kenyadian crew, yeah. I'm with you, Kyoma. Let's send that D-mail, nya. Ranked grind? Wait, what are you playing? Just in case you're interested, easy peasy, tonight we are going to be having an Among Us lobby for the community. We do Saturday community nights. Usually they were gone for a while. Now they're back through popular demand. So if you are interested, we play Among Us. We'll be starting in about an hour and a half. Break top 500 in every role for Overwatch. Interesting. Armin, that emotes. We have our plan. Will the dice come up odd or even? Not even God knows. I take Ferris with me to the lab, and Daru weeps tears of joy at her safety. Mary jumps on her with a hug. Kurisu keeps reading, her expression aloof. I tell the three of them that I'll explain later, though I don't know if I'll get the opportunity since we're changing the past, and head with Ferris straight to the development room. Sounds awesome. Downloading now. Oh, cool. We do, so when we play, we use a chat proximity mod, and we also have a Discord voice call that everybody's in, just in case if people are playing on, like, mobile and they can't use the chat proximity. So we do recommend joining Discord if you want to play. If somebody wants to do the Discord command for Easy Peasy Chan. Oh, he's got it. Okay, cool. Ferris has already written the D-mail. The root of the problem is her fake ransom demand, which caused her father to sell his IBM 5100. This is a second threatening email written to prevent that. Its time of arrival is 1 hour after the first D-mail. I set the timer and exchanged glances with Ferris.
も
There's no turning back.
世界線が変わっても
It.
今日のこと覚えていて
I hope I still remember you, Nya, after the world line changes. Even that is no guarantee. This isn't like Suzuha's case, where I returned the warped world line back to normal. We're warping it even more. I wouldn't be surprised if there were changes more drastic than the elimination of Moe from Akiba.
フェイリスが忘れてしまった
Even if you forget, I'll remember.
俺は
Kyoma
Kyoma, I want ya hold hands. Yeah, if you play on your phone, it's fine. You won't use the mod, but you can still join the Discord voice call and talk to us during the meetings. I'm assuming you've played Among Us before, so you know kind of how it works. Yeah, so it's no big deal. We encourage anybody that wants to play to join in on community night because it's really fun. And everybody's super nice. You'll have fun. I hate it here. I know. She just spoke Wan Ya into existence, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. She really just said that. Speak for yourself, Armin? Everyone's super nice, and then there's murder. Exactly. Since it'll be your first time playing with us, so we'll try to protect you. But there are some evil forces, Armin, that are hard to protect people from, so... That emote. Okay, let's continue. We are really close to the end for this scene, so yeah, get his ass for it. I take Ferris's hand, then activate the microwave. Go for it, Ferris. Sending Yan. Oh wait, the divergence was 0.2 there. Does that mean we're closer? The warmth of Ferris's hand suddenly disappears from mine. What? The summer sun fills my distorted vision. Next comes the noise of Akiba. Oh, it's anime again. The voices of the crowd and the theme songs of electronic shops. This is teleportation. I realize I'm standing on Chuodori, right in front of Animate. Animate? The anime shop? I scan the street. All the Moe stores are back. The world line must have changed. That's evident from the fact that the reading Steiner kicked in. Ferris, however, is nowhere to be seen. Even though we were standing right next to each other moments ago, hand in hand, she disappeared. Oh, right, so we went in the wrong direction. That's bad. I bet you Ferris is dead. I bet you Ferris is dead in this timeline because the kidnapper killed her, and the father made an anime town out of Akiba because it was his daughter's wish. I bet you that's what happened. Did her very existence disappear? No, that's absurd. Yeah, see? This is the Zephyr ending. I refuse to accept that. So did our plan work, or are things even worse now? I need to explore this world line. I head to the Tennoji residence and find Nei there, home alone. I managed to convince her to let me in. The divergence meter is there, as expected. Well, you see, Zephyr, in this, I have a feeling she's gone in this ending, so it really would make it the most Zephyr possible. What? The first digit is blank. Now it reads 0.275349%. Is it broken, or is there any reason to be missing a digit? Anyway, better make a note of this number on my phone. When I checked the divergence meter before erasing our memories with Suzuha, the number was 0.4%. The current number is significantly lower now. But the bigger question is that missing first digit. Who are you? What do you want? Nei peeks at me from behind the sliding door. She's acting even more afraid than usual. I don't want her to tattle on me to her dad. I'd better calm her down somehow.
いきなり押しかけて
Sorry for the sudden visit. I'm done.
ちなみに
By the way, your old man's the one who showed me how to
お
get
前
here.
の親父さんに教えて
That doesn't seem to allay her nervousness much, and she still doesn't come any closer. Yeah, he's probably like, I can't let somebody that says Wanya continue. Yeah, it's D-mail. Who are you? Get out, please. If you don't, I'll call the police, and my daddy's really, really strong. Shit, she doesn't know him. What's going on here?
誰ですか
Who am I? Come on, we've met a number of times.
お前の親父さんの
I rent out the second floor of your old man's shop, remember? Help,
い
Daddy!
やいやいや
Whoa, whoa, now hold on a second. If you touch me, I'll bite my tongue and die.
いやしないから
I'm not gonna touch you, okay? You really don't remember me?
本当に俺
Nate shakes her head frantically.
会ったこともない
We've never met? She
そ
nods.
れは
Oh, sorry about that. I'm friends with your old man.
用は済んだ
I'm done here. I'll be going now.
もう
My thoughts are in a jumble, but I force myself to hide my confusion and leave the Tenoji residence behind. Something like this was bound to happen. It's a small comfort, but I knew the risks when I chose this path. Given that canceling that Suzuha D-mail only changed divergence by 0.07%, a change of 0.2% likely means a dramatic shift in the world line, at least from my perspective. It's entirely possible that past events on this world line, my relationships included, are very different from what I remember. As proof? With the sole exception of Ferris, all contacts have disappeared from my phone. That's nothing but pure horror to me. To save Mayuri and Ferris's father, we warped the fabric of time even more than it had been warped already. To lose everyone other than Ferris, that would be unbearable. That can't have happened. They can't have disappeared. I'm sure they still exist. My phone is just broken, is all. Yeah, that's probably it. I knew that this might happen. I accepted the risks. But at the same time, I don't want my relationships with my friends to change. I hold that desperate wish in my mind. Mayuri, Daru, and Kurisu should be in the lab like usual. Once I get there, Mayuri will greet me cheerfully, right? I climb the stairs to the second floor, praying that everything will be alright. And there I realized that my prayers were for naught. The second floor is vacant. And of course, the time leap machine is nowhere to be found.
メイクインは
So May Queen
ある
exists.
のか
Still in a daze, I wander to the maid cafe in search of a familiar face. It feels like 10 years since I last saw the cat logo. I take a deep breath and open the door.
おかえりなさいませご主人様
Welcome back, Meowster!
フェリス
Ferris,
マユリ
Mayuri,
よかった
thank God. I feel indescribable relief when I see two girls standing there. Yeah, well, the other one is Mayuri, Tutoru-chan, but she's in a wig and being a cat maid. Because they work at a cat cafe. Maid cafe. Uncle Evelyn. I wish I could explain. I really have no words. Tom, oh yes! Welcome to the stream, by the way, Uncle Evelyn. They didn't disappear, they still work here, just as I remember.
ご主人様違うよあのね
No, Master.
ニャンだよ
That's Josh? Who's Josh? Oh! Why did you change your name to this? What? Nya! Hi, husband. How dare you? How dare you trick me? Nya! Good to see you. No, Master, it's Mayushi Nyan Nyan. Mayushi smiles at me and strikes a cat-like pose.
あなたはフェリスちゃんの
You're
デート
Ferris
パートナー
Chan's
だよ
dual partner, aren't you? She turns to Ferris.
もしかしてフェリスちゃん
Ferris Chan, did you tell him Mayushi's real name?
はにゃ
Nya? I don't remember telling him nya.
でもマユシって名乗ってる時点でなんとなく想像は
But you do call yourself Mayushi, so maybe he guessed nya. Paul, could you please demonstrate what is meant by a cat-like pose? That will never happen again. Which one meows better? Probably Ferris.
そっか
No, not clipped. It's not clippable, thank you. Oh, hee hee. The way I'm gonna have like 5 clips of that now. You know what? This is going in the reel for 2023. And it's all your fault. This feeling. Something is very wrong.
今日な
Kyoma! Ferris brings her mouth close to my ear.
来てくれてありがとうね
Thanks for coming, nya. But please don't act like my boyfriend in front of the customers. Nya!
彼氏
Your boyfriend? Dummy, you can't use that word, nya. We can sweet talk all we want after work's over, so control yourself until then,
みんな
nya.
何を言っている
What are
ん
you
だ
talking about?
にゃにゃ
Nya? Oh, I see. You get it, nya. You're one cool cat, nya.
話が早いもうフェリー
Come on, Ferris-chan. You can't flirt with him here.
にゃはは
Nyahaha. What do you mean, Mayushi? I did no such thing, nya.
それより前に
Mary, do you remember Daru and Kurisu? Mary tilts her head with a confused expression. Daru? Kurisu? Who? First Pengy kills Cormag, and now this. Look, that wasn't my fault. That was not my fault, and you know it. Rosen. That was a 1% crit. Now there's a kitty under my chair. Franz was totally my fault. I agree. Franz had terrible stats though, so like whatever. Hold on, I'm petting Kittle. Why are you under my chair? The coldness in the pit of my stomach returns. There's something odd about how Mayuri and Ferris are acting. Does this mean my relationship with them has changed as
ラ
well?
ボはどこにある
Where's our laboratory?
ラブ
Laboratory? Love hotel? What the hell? Ferris grabs me by the ear. Ow! Ow! What are you doing?
今日な
Kyoma, what's this about, nya? Don't tell me you made plans to meet Mayushi at a love hotel, nya.
未成年にそんな言い方
Kyoma's such a pervert to think about doing immoral things to a minor like her, nya.
ラブホじゃないラボだ
Laboratory, not love hotel. Don't mix them up. Also, did you guys catch that he said Rabuho? That is our Discord lore right there.
ラボ
Laboratory? What do you mean by laboratory,
ラ
nya?
ボはつまり
Laboratory, as in the future gadget laboratory.
なあマイリ
You remember, don't you, Mayuri? The future gadget laboratory. Mayushi doesn't know what that is. Sorry. She doesn't remember. It can't be.
そもそもさっき
Anyway, why do you keep talking to Mayushi, nya? You trying to flirt in front of your girlfriend, nya? Girlfriend? Ferris? Whose? Mine?
そういうことするご主
If
人
that's how you're gonna be, then I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, nya. So what'll it be, nya?
ああ
Right. Sorry. I apologize and ask to be seated. And inside, I find Daru sitting at a table for 2. He's fidgeting for some reason. Why is he staring at me like that? Oh, he doesn't like you because you're Ferris's boyfriend.
誰
Daru, there you are! I sit in front of Daru and let out a sigh of relief. I drink my water in one gulp. I was really thirsty. Daru doesn't try to hide his displeasure. Hey, what's your relationship to Ferris-tan?
何
What? I've seen you somewhere before. Where was it? Anyway, you're being way too familiar with Ferriston. Are you a filthy normal? You are, aren't you?
おい誰
Whoa, Daru, what are you talking about? I shut up as soon as I start talking. Given how Mayuri and Ferris are acting, it's entirely possible that my relationship with Daru has changed too. Better make sure.
俺とお前は
Have we met before?
当たり前じゃん
Of course not. This is your first time here, right? As a regular customer, I make sure to remember the other customers' faces. No, I'm pretty sure I count as a regular here.
この味は
This taste is the taste of a liar.
舐めてもいないくせになぜわかる
How can you tell without even licking me?
つうか質問に答えろよ
Anyway, answer me. What's your relationship to
俺
Ferris-tan?
は
I'm
もっと具体的に聞くべきじゃあ質問
not direct enough? Fine. Question 1. What's your name?
名前よ
Imagine being a regular at a maid cafe. Yeah, absolutely not. A maid cat cafe. Absolutely fucking not. Why do I have to be cross-examined by Daru? It's unpleasant, but I also don't want to anger him anymore, so I'll answer honestly. The question of which name to use. I'm Hoin Kyoma.
マジで
Seriously? Daru suddenly bends forward. His attitude changes completely at this. He grabs my hand, suddenly happy to see me.
ああ
Oh, yeah, yeah.
うんうんそう
Now I remember. I was sure I'd seen you somewhere
見
before.
たことあるとフェリスさんのデュエルパートナーの
A butler cafe?
いやうっかりしてた
Why do you have to bring up this kind of controversy, Phil? Because I would definitely go to a butler cafe. We're a pro Rynet player in this timeline, yeah. We're Ferris's duelist partner. Time to duel. Butler cafes exist. Alright. So I mean... Alright, fine. Phil, in 2035, we'll go to Japan and we'll go to a butler cafe. Deal? You're Ferris-tan's duel partner, Hoin-shi. Wow, I feel like an idiot. Obviously. Okay, good.
あえて光栄です
It's an honor to meet you. I'm a big fan of you and Ferris-tan. I saw that last semi-final. He shakes my hand forcefully. His hand is all sweaty.
おい
Daru?
ダル
Daru?
なんで僕の
How do you know my nickname?
な
Well, the pieces are all starting to fall into place. The lab is gone. Mayuri and Daru don't know me. We haven't met. We're not friends. We're nothing.
そう
I see. All the time we spent together is gone. Every moment, every memory. Is this the price I have to pay? Is it my destiny to live in a world where even the best friends, my best friends, don't know me? Man, tomorrow's the finals, huh? Beat the shit out of those viral attackers for
決
me.
勝戦
The finals. The viral attackers. That means it's about Rynet Access battlers. Am I participating as Ferris's partner? But I thought the finals finished yesterday. So on this world line, it's tomorrow. I'll ask Ferris later. For some reason, it looks like I'm her partner and her boyfriend. But I can deal with that later. Right now, there's one more thing I need to
なあ
know.
お前は
Hey,
マキセ
do you know someone named Makise Kurisu?
ああ
Oh yeah, she's a genius girl whose thesis got published in that big academic journal, right?
会ったことは
Have you met her?
前に
She gave me a lecture. She gave a lecture at ATF a couple weeks ago. I saw it. She was pretty cute. He.
でその人
Why do you ask?
いや
Just wondering.
別に
It was obvious. If the lab doesn't exist, then how could I have met Kurisu? I go limp in my chair. What about the bet I made? The bet to save Mayuri. Did I win or lose? I should know by tonight. If things go as scheduled, Mayuri will die. Was it right to change the world line? And is Ferris's father still alive? If we save both of them, then I can accept the loss of my friends as the price. I have no other choice.
パパ
Papa? Ferris stops drinking her ice milk tea and looks at me with furrowed brows.
パパは今日もお仕
He
事
went to work today, nya. What about him,
お前
nyan?
のパパは
So your dad is still alive. Of course he is, Nya. Why would you ask something like that? Nya!
今日の今日なの
You've been acting weird today, Nyan. What's wrong? Nya!
いや
Nothing. I see Ferris's dad is still alive. Thank goodness. Now all that remains is to learn Mayuri's fate. Will she die or will she live? The answer will determine if all of us... This has been worth it. I mean, I feel like we're just stuck in the Ferris paradox now, and there's no time machine, so there's no hacking CERN and no reason for them to kill us. Mayuri will probably live, and this is a really fucking weird ending. Is it true you and I are a couple? Huh? Ferris's face freezes. Her lips start to tremble. Don't tell me Kyoma was only playing with Ferris, Nya. You're terrible, Nya. How could you play with the heart of a pure 17-year-old maiden? I see that Ferris is as melodramatic as ever. Smiling wearily, I slump down in my chair and look up at the sky. I feel awful. I feel an emptiness filling my heart. Ah, so that's how it is. The world line has changed, and the only one out of place is me. I feel so alone. Hey, Grant. My friends don't know me anymore. Well, here's the thing, Kuroi. I think that this is going to end without any violence, because Suzuha's ending also was kind of like this, where, like, the main character makes a grand sacrifice to be with Suzuha and save the others. So this one, we made a big sacrifice to be with Ferris and save the others. So that's probably how this is going to end. Mayuri isn't even my childhood friend.
どこにも
I won't let you go anywhere.
連れてなんて
I won't let anyone take you away.
行かせない
That didn't happen in this timeline. Mayuri is no longer my hostage. I was willing to do anything to save her. That sacrifice is being with Ferris? Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about Ferris, to be honest. Because I originally kind of liked her, because, like, she'd go out of her way to play along with, like, the main character's delusional things that he says and, like, his story that he creates. I don't know. I feel really... I feel, like, mid about Ferris. I thought I would like her more than I do, after I started realizing that she wasn't just the worst. Even sacrificed the time Suzuha spent with us, and yet... No, think positive. Now that Mayuri is a stranger, there's no reason for her to die. Just think of it this way. I sacrificed our memories in order to save Mayuri. That does little to alleviate the sadness.
今日な
Hyoma, what's with the Chunibyo aura, Nya? We're in the middle of an important conversation, Nya!
なあフェリス
You hate everyone after all? Well, hey, Ferris.
今の俺は
It looks like I have amnesia now. Yeah, Rosen, you were starting to like Ferris too, right? But I actually just don't really... It's like she gave up her fun wistfulness to be, like, a main character simp. I don't know. Suzuha's best girl. Suzuha's pretty good. I would say at this point, because we've finished Suzuha's arc, I like her more than Ferris. I'm still of the opinion, though, that Kurisu is probably the best girl. Also, the next chapter has Lukako's potential ending, and that's going to be terrible. Chunibyo is second grader syndrome? My god. I thought it just meant, like, they act like the main, like, the protagonist of, like, a hero story. That's funny that that's associated with being in second grade. Hey, Ferris, it looks like I have amnesia now. It's not a lie. I have no memories of this world line.
さすが世界を股にかける
That's
マッ
the
ドサイエンティスト
world-famous mad scientist for you, Nya. Did the organization land a headshot and make you lose your memories, Nya?
実は今日の
Hyoma knew about the location of the stolen nuclear weapons, and the organization desperately tried to take back those memories, Nya. Kyoma? Ferris frowns and then leans forward and stares straight into my eyes. Is she trying to use her power, Cheshire Break, was it, to see into my mind? No way. Ferris quickly turns pale. Really? Yeah. So that's why you've been acting strange, Nya. This is terrible, Nya. Since when? What happened?
世界線を移動
The
して
world line changed. Not like you'd understand what that means.
俺はいわば
I'd call myself a space-time castaway. This is no time for jokes, Nya. This is a serious scene, Nya. I'm worried about you, so answer me honestly, Nya.
一言も嘘は言って
Not one word I've said is a lie.
お前なら
You of all people should know, right? Well, yes, Nya, but
な
please, tell me about our relationship. Tell me who I am. You really don't remember? Middle school second grader syndrome, so like 12 years old. Yikes. Ferris is moved to tears. Then she firmly clasps my hand. Ferris and Kyoma met at a Rhinet tournament, yeah. It was a small shop in Akiba, but as our life or death struggle unfolded, we understood each other's hearts, yeah. I played Rhinet. Then we hit it off, and Ferris and Kyoma became partners, yeah. We were a perfect match and kept advancing even to the Grand Championships, hardly losing a single match, yeah. Then Ferris starts fidgeting. She blushes a little and looks at me sidelong. And then we fought side by side. Ferris started to want to know more about Kyoma. I couldn't stop thinking about you. That's when Ferris began to fall in love with Kyoma, yeah. I wanted to be together as partners. Not only in Rhinet, but private too, yeah. So after we won that last semi-final, I made up my mind and confessed, yeah. And then Kyoma said he loved me too. We shared a sweet kiss and officially became lovers, yeah. Sweet kiss. If my roommates hear one more nya, they may think I'm an anime simp. There are no pickle pancakes, but I got fried pickles. Are those good? I've never had one. This is a headphone stream if you don't want odd looks. Yeah, this game is fucking weird, so easy peasy's roommates, sorry. She says nya way too much. Fried pickles are pretty good, okay. I would try it. Fried pickles are pog? Kuroi, what is this emote? Is that Cat Miku? Ugh. Fried pickles are amazing? Oh my god, everyone said they're amazing. Okay, well I have to try one. Also, you're supporting my theory that all Canadians love Arby's. Katsune Miku? I'll see you in Shields, Phil. Nya, nya, nya. Fried pickles are the best. Everyone loves it. Okay. Well. I usually don't do pickles on my sandwiches, but one time I was really drunk at a tiki bar, and I had a fried chicken sandwich with pickles on it, and I thought it was the best thing ever. But I was really drunk. I hate Arby's, but they're fried pickles, though. Okay, well. Maybe I was under the impression that it was Catgirl Erica, but I'll have to ask. Oh, it's probably Erica, you're right. The hair doesn't look like Miku's now that I'm looking at it closely. But why Erica Catgirl? Like, why? Pickles? You don't like them, Zephyr? I like pickles by themselves, but not really, like, in things, you know? Like, on sandwiches, I'll always pick them off. They're too overpowering. But when I was drunk, I thought it was amazing on a sandwich. Like, I feel like pickles could be good on, like, a spicy sandwich. Armin always wants no pickles. Ooh, are we exposing Armin? A sweet kiss. Does that make me a normal? Was I really that good with women? By the way, Ferris and Kyoma live together, nya. What? Living together already when we only just started going out? You really are a filthy normal. Current world line me. Ferris answers with a weary smile.
と言っても
Actually, Kyoma's just staying over for a summer break while we prepare for Rhinet Championship. Nya!
止めてあげてるだけなのにゃ。
I just saw it, Mars. Hilarious. I can't believe you own overalls. I would be up the creek if I was going to an event with this theme. Have fun! Actually, Kilma's just staying over for summer break while we prepare for the Rhinet Championship. Nya!
だから
You bought them for 30 bucks?
エッチなこととかはしてないの。
Overalls are in? I don't think so, Armin. Sorry. So, we haven't done anything naughty yet. Yeah.
All systems online.
Wait, what are you making me say, yeah? She flails her arms and legs. Oh, if it's at Ferris's place, with her parents and the butler there, of course nothing naughty would happen.
今日今の話で
They kinda are? Oh god. Why is everyone agreeing? What? I have not seen anybody in overalls, okay? No one, not a one. Don't make me go make another drink. Because I will. I saw Mars, I know. The real plot twist is Mars is just going to a regular friend's birthday and he's dressed like that. That's the real... That is the truth. I feel like they came back for a second and disappeared again. I hope that they disappeared already. I'm not a part of this. It's a farmers only party. Okay, it's yeah, whatever you say, have fun. Happy birthday. Spam HBD at Mars while I go make a drink, okay? BRP.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Where are you?
I'm coming.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Is this Mars's revenge? Hi. I decided to get a cookie while I was away. Have fun, Mars. Is that a Taylor Swift chai cookie? What? It is not. It is a pumpkin cookie. With orange frosting. Mm-hmm. What? Orange is so good. What do you mean? No, the frosting was literally powdered sugar, orange juice, and vanilla extract. You're not 12? What the fuck does orange have to do with 12-year-olds? You know what, Armin? That's it. You are dying tonight. I will see you. I will see you in specimen, Armin. On the altar. You remember yet? Nya? I shake my head. It's fundamentally impossible for me to remember the events of this world line. I didn't forget these memories. I never had them in the first place.
セイリス
Ferris, I have a favor to ask. Nya? Was it Nya? I'll do anything if it helps you remember Nya.
いや
No, it's not about my memories. It's about Mayuri.
マユシ
Mayushi? Come to think of it, you were awfully chatty with her, Nya.
あいつは
Tonight, around 8 p.m., Mayuri might
もし
die.
かすると
Huh?
だから
Can you keep an eye on her?
あい
死ぬ
She might die?
どう
But
いう
you've got to be joking this
そんな
time,
こと
Nya?
冗談よ
I gazed straight into Ferris's eyes.
嘘はついていない
I'm telling you the truth.
死ぬか死なない
She might die or she might not. I'd say it's 50-50.
お前は何もしなくていい
You don't have to do anything. Just keep an eye on her and tell me what happens.
頼めるか
Can you do that?
何が何だか
I don't understand,
そう
Nya.
でも
But Ferris clasps my hand again. Tightly. Very tightly. I can feel her warmth emanating through her palms.
セイリスは
But Ferris loves Kyoma. I love you a lot.
信じるんだ
So I trust you, Nya.
京馬のこと
I trust you.
ありがとう
Thank you. Ferris is the only one I can rely on now. I keep staring at the clock on the wall. I was told to wait at Ferris's place, so I've been sitting here for 2 hours. I haven't heard from her since she told me she was going to karaoke with Mayuri. Several hours have passed since Mayuri's scheduled time of death. Nya! Ferris hasn't contacted me yet, which I guess means that nothing's happened. I wish I could know for sure. If Mayuri were to die now, it would mean that I have failed utterly. I have no way to return to my original world line. I have no way to change the past again. The lab doesn't exist, neither does the phone wave named subject to change. I can't even send a D-mail to say nothing of leap through time.
おや
Okabe-kun. Ferris's parents make an appearance. They smile when they see me. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've met Ferris's mom. She seems like an elegant
海
lady.
穂はバイトかな
Is Rumiho still working?
あいえ
Nah, she went out with a friend from work.
友人と遊びに行っているとか
Ferris's dad is alive. I learned that fact from Ferris earlier. It's really good to see him in the flesh. At the very least, I didn't have to kill this man.
そうか
I see.
高校
It's
生の
not good for a high school student to be out this late. You need to warn her, Okabe-kun.
わかりました
Understood.
いつも娘が
Sorry, I have such a troublesome daughter. I hope she's not too hard to deal with.
私はね、君のことを買ってい
I
るんだ
want you to know I have great respect for you.
ありがとうございます
Thank you very much. I can't believe I've done anything to warrant that sort of praise.
悪いんだが
Sorry about this, but my wife and I have to fly overseas for a business trip.
ね
At this hour?
羊の黒木は残っている
Kuroki will be here, so just ask him if you need anything.
では行ってくるよ
Well then, we're off.
お気をつけて
Take care. Once the parents leave, I drop onto the sofa, relieved. He's a really nice guy. I'm glad I was able to save his life, if nothing else. I'm home! Ferris returns right after her parents leave. I know, a flight. I'm like, are they both gonna die in this line? That was fun!
フェイリス
Ferris, why didn't you contact me? What happened to Mayuri? There's concern in my voice, though I can tell from her expression that everything's okay. I won the bet. Nothing happened to Mayushi, Nyan. We sang anime songs for about 2 hours and then I took her home, Nya. I was such a gentleman, Nya. I think I might have raised some Yuri flags, Nyan. Nya! A must drink.
そうか
I see. Mayuri's still alive. So is Ferris's dad. I've lost much, but as long as they're safe, I can accept my fate. I don't know what will happen to Suzuha's dream for the future, but there's nothing I can do about that now. Everything's fine. Let me hydrate for you again, Armin. This world line is my home now. I'm going to make a life here. I no longer have the lab or my friends, but I do have Ferris. I'm not alone. I'm so relieved that I finally achieved my goals. That my body's fatigue catches up with me all at once. I slide down on the sofa and close my eyes. Kyoma, you going to sleep, Nya? Yeah, just let me rest a bit.
少し
I have plenty of time to think about the future.
いや
After all, I have nothing left to fear.
さて
Next turn, your move, Nya. Gah,
ちょっと
it's a little early, but I guess I could use a terminal card and turn the tables. No, this has to be a trap.
どうするかは今日の次第
What you do is up to you, Nyan.
待てちょっと待って
Wait. There's no problem my mighty brain cells can't handle.
俺の灰色の脳細胞に
But
かかれば
no matter how hard I try, I simply can't visualize Ferris's piece placement. I'm still a newbie at this game, I barely know the rules. Finals are tomorrow. Today, actually. There's no way I can defeat the viral attackers like this. But since I'm Ferris's partner, I have no choice but to participate. You better not bring us... That's why we've been training all night.
よしせっかくだから
Alright, after careful consideration, I use Virus Checker.
そうきたのかな
Nice try, Nya, but Ferris has plans and backup plans to counter you, Nyan.
なんだ
What? You say...
これで今日の
Now Kyoma's server is fully exposed, Nya. I use this terminal card to pounce on you, Nyan.
見落としていくにゃ
I can't believe it! Let's get a long scene of the tournament where we see every move play out in great detail, please. Please, not again. Never again. Ferris has the power to read people's minds, or emotions at least, so it's easy for her to see through my plays. My power is truly overwhelming. Her power, even. Her tears... She tears apart my carefully thought-out plan, defeating me easily. Another loss. That's 19 losses out of 19 matches. I'm a disgrace
19戦19
to mad scientists everywhere. I was able to learn the rules with these 19 matches, but I'm still nowhere near tournament level as a player. Was I really on the same caliber as Ferris on this world line? I suddenly feel a frown spread upon Ferris's face. Hyoma, you really did forget Reinette's Art of War, yeah. It didn't feel like Hyoma lost his memories for real until now. I didn't think you'd be this poopy, nya. Well, excuse me for being poopy. Did Kyoma forget everything about Ferris too, nya?
まあ
Not everything. I just don't have a single memory of us as a couple. Yeah. Ferris grows more and more downhearted. Now she's on the verge of tears. That means you don't love me anymore, nya. Then there's only one thing to do. Ferris suddenly stands up with both fists clenched. I'll make your body remember, nya! Ferris approaches with bloodshot eyes, her fingers wiggling I didn't even see what that word was.
俺を襲う
Are you going to assault me? That's certainly an option, yeah, but this was my first time, so I want to do it gently, yeah.
落ち着け
Calm down. If it's the first time, then how the hell will my body remember it? Hyoma, yeah. Suddenly, Ferris gets on all fours. She raises her back a little, exactly like a cat ready to pounce.
パパのママも
Papa and Mama went overseas.
黒木ももう帰っちゃったにゃ
Please, please make this. I want this to end. It needs to stop. I guess the world line where Mayuri dies is okay after all. Very that.
つまり
We have this whole apartment to ourselves, Nya.
今の
She approaches slowly.
どうするにゃ
What will you do, Nya? Even without your memories, can you really resist me, Nya?
お前が言うな
I won't be tempted, cat girl. I don't know what I should do.
今日
Hyoma.
ねえねえ今日だ
Let's just blow up the apartment like Kia. Finally, Ferris blasts off. If I dodge, Ferris is sure to fall flat on her face. That's how fast she's going. So to prevent that, I catch her in my arms. Here's where I lose. Suddenly, Ferris falls silent.
フェイリス
Ferris? When I look down, she's pressing her face against my chest, muffling her
思い
sobs.
出だけ
You not remembering hurts so much, Nya.
自分の知ってる
The
人が
person I knew became someone I don't know.
自分だけ
I can't remember things we did together from before. I can remember things we did together from before, but you have no recollection.
その思い出
I can't bring these memories back.
こんな中途
It
半端
hurts so much. I wish I'd lost my memories too, Nya. Ferris's words hit me like a blow.
思い出も消してもらいた
I
い
feel the exact same way. The Ferris I knew was gone forever. So are Mayuri, Daru, and Kurisu. This world line closely resembles mine. Nothing is missing, but everything has changed. My memories seem real, and I know that they are. But with no one else to share them, they might as well be a dream. I'm all alone in this world. Alienated, isolated. My friends will never remember me. The events in my memories never happened.
それは
I found a new fire emblem. Oh, yeah. That's Fire Emblem Binding Blade. That's Fire Emblem 6. That one was never localized in the West, but there are fan translations. Yep. That game's amazing. That's my favorite GBA Fire Emblem. It's very crusty, though. Play it, enjoy it, but it needs a remake. Real talk. Actually, easy peasy. On the very first map, you'll meet one of the LPT waifus of the game. You'll meet Lance, my boy. Yeah, it's about the generation of characters after the generation that you play in Fire Emblem Blazing Blade. So, like Eliwood's son and Hector's daughter. Which is confusing because the game came out before them. Yeah, we've got a lot of Fire Emblem fans in chat right now, actually. I think we all like Binding Blade, right? Too bad Roy is trash. Roy is garbage, just like his father. The Armor Knight triangle attack that I've still never done ever. Okay, wait. Catch easy peasy up on what FE6 has while I run to the bathroom real quick. MV6 is one of those, it's kind of bad, but so quirky, you gotta love it. Like Radiant Dawn. Oh yeah, Radiant Dawn's my favorite too, Phil. But this. I gently embrace Ferris's small head.
俺自身が
This is my choice.
選んだことだ。
I feel like, okay, real talk. If I was time jumping to change a horrible future, I feel like I would take this world line. Because even if you don't have the background of being friends with, like, Daru and Kurisu and Mayuri, you could just befriend them now. Like, you could literally just become friends with them. Like, your life is no longer on a timer, so maybe this isn't so bad. This is my choice.
選んだ。
Your choice?
は
Yeah. The path I chose so that neither Mayuri nor Ferris's dad would die. I won the bet, so in return, I have to live with this loneliness and this isolation. We lost our virginity to Ferris. Well. Nothing is free. Everything has a price, Phil. I sacrificed Suzuha's memories to save Mayuri. That's what Suzuha wanted. It's only fair that I give up something myself. So I'm okay with this. Because, objectively speaking, I reached my goal. I'm
あ
okay.
それに
I'm glad I have you, Ferris. I want you to know that.
正直なことを
Mayuri and Daru are strangers now. Kurisu probably
俺は
returned to
フェイスに
America.
打たれて
Without Ferris, without her affection, I don't know what I would have done.
俺は
I don't remember falling in
お
love,
前が恋人で
but I'm glad that we did.
今日も
Hyoma. Ferris lifts her face.
この世界線で
You're the only person who knows me here, Ferris.
フェイリスが一緒にいてくれ
As long as we're together, everything will be fine.
これからも
I hope you'll stay with me even now.
記憶はきっと
I probably won't get my memories back,
これからもう一度
but I want to fall in love with you all over again.
フェイリ
今日も
Hyoma, Ferris wants you to take off her cat ears.
外してほしいんや。
Yeah. Cat ears. Oh, I see. Back to Rumiho mode. I gently take the cat ear headband off Ferris's head. I also would like to fall in love with Mr. Braun. Her long hair falls down and dangles onto my face. I comb through her hair with my fingers, and Ferris's eyes smile as if soothed by my touch. She really is like a cat.
ね
Will you
え
call me
ルミ
Rumiho?
ホって呼んで。
This is the second time she's asked me that. I was too self-conscious to say it the first time, but Rumiho. Ignoring my inner shyness, I say her name. Our faces draw
キ
close.
スしてくれる？
That feeling when you don't know someone's cute until they take their cat ears off, yeah. Kiss me. With difficulty, we exchange a kiss, like hummingbirds pecking at nectar. Then Ferris slowly smiles. Her smile, her lingering tears, her everything is awfully
あ
cute.
なたはね、
You're my prince, you know?
私の
This is the second time she's told me that. Can we quickly check how many hours we've squandered? So it actually is the time, the in-game clock is fucked up because we keep going to different saves. So we had one save that was like 33 hours, and then this one's at like 19 or so. But that's like taking part of that 33 and then continuing it to this. We're probably about 40 hours into the game. I endure the tingling in my body.
あれからも
Is it okay if I still love you?
あ
Yeah.
よかった。
Yay. I can no longer return to my original world line. I don't intend to either. Because I saved Mayuri and Ferris's dad. I'll keep living on this world line, and Ferris will be by my side. No! The finals are about to begin. Of course, our opponents are the viral attackers of the previous world line. Ferris's victory turned into a desperate chase through Akiba. That's another thing that never happened. Normally, I would have refused to stand here since I didn't get my memories back. I couldn't have stepped down, and the cheerful cat girl would have probably accepted and then proceeded to fight alone, but I'm still standing here even though I'm aware of I'm a burden.
今日も本当に大丈夫なのかな？
Kyoma, are you sure you'll be fine? Yeah. Ferris turns to me anxiously one last time. I answer with a firm nod.
ここで生きていくと決め
I've decided this is my home now. The story of Hoin Kyoma of Okabe Rintaro begins here anew. The first line on a blank page. I discard my feelings for the world line that never happened. I lock those memories deep within my heart. In order to live here from now on, I will become this world line's Okabe Rintaro. Beside the viral attackers are a troublesome opponent, win or lose. I have to protect you from them. Ferris's dad won't come in his limousine to save us this time. I'm the only one who can protect Ferris now. I'm so happy! Nya! Hi, Hisuan. Are we reliving the same day again? No, Diamond. We just got the Ferris ending, and she took us to the Rhinet tournament, and I thought that they were going to describe the match, but it looks like we're safe. Ferris turned to me, deeply moved, and holds out her hand. Together!
あ
Yeah, together.
一緒だ
My only connection to this world line. I gently take hold of it and squeeze. Thank fucking God. Okay. I was dreading, honestly though, I'm dreading the Lukaku ending even more. I am for real dreading the Lukaku ending. Let's skip it. We can't. We mustn't. We have to. I hope that the true ending is Mr. Braun. I've only seen the anime, so that was a ride. Yeah. Oh my god, yes! Rhinet Battlers! I can't skip this. In the anime, they only adapted the true ending. Yeah, I was talking to Marissa about this yesterday, and I was like, does the anime have multiple endings? And she was like, no, and I'm like, oh. Alright, have fun, easy peasy. Oh, let me give you the role in Discord so you have it for later. Crew member. The anime, like, lightly touches upon these endings, but doesn't really go into detail with them. So excited for 815. Same. This game. Okay. So this time... This time... Load. We are going to send the D-mail. I don't get why she was able to remember the other world line. Never seen. Why does she get a Frenchie? Why does she get a Frenchie timeline? Ridiculous. Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense why she's able to remember the other world line in this one. To be honest. But you know what? It is interesting that they allowed her to do that, because that means she wasn't scamming Okabe in the other world line where she's like, help me win the Rhinet Battlers tournament and I'll remember, yeah. Like, she was right. She's actually right. So there's more to the character, I guess, if you look between the lines. Alright, well, we're gonna erase her daddy this time and go back and hopefully never see her again. Bye-bye! JK on ransom. Love you, Papa. See you soon. Send. Boing. Oh, did we get any closer to 1? Oh. We get to go to chapter 8 now. It, like, maybe by 0.03% more. My head spins. I feel faint. Slowly, the world reasserts itself. I have teleported to the lab development room. Ferris is standing next to me. Reading Steiner is telling me that the world line has changed. Additionally, the injuries the viral attackers inflicted on my body have vanished, so has the pain. Ferris is standing in the center of the room looking around. The tears that were in her eyes just a moment ago are gone. Kyoma, do you know where Ferris's phone went? Nya? Just a moment ago, Ferris was fighting to hold back her tears, but that Ferris is no more. In her place is the usual cute, cheerful Ferris with an impish smile on her face. I look at the phone in my hand. It's not my phone, but one with several cute, girly cat doll phone straps attached. Here's your phone. Yeah? Ferris walks up to me with a teasing smile on her face. She pokes at my fingers with her index finger. Kyoma, did you see what was inside? Nya? Ferris gently takes her phone from my hand. Can we get a few more nyans? Only if she says it. I do not nya of my own free will, Kisuan. If you did see it, then please forget about it, nya. Can't let that cat out of the bag, nya, or else they will awaken, nya. Come on, Kyoma, you're supposed to say something, nya, like, who the hell are they, or something, nya. I'm sorry. Before we sent the D-mail, Ferris said she didn't want to forget. And I lied that she would surely remember. Kyoma's acting weird, nya. You usually act all pompous and nya. Free will, nyans. I don't do it. And Booty, don't you dare. Turning Among Us, don't you dare. I already know. I've already seen the cogs. They're turning. We looked into your phone and saw Endless Thirst. Oh wait, that was just my Twitter. I embrace Ferris suddenly, pulling her to me tightly as I can. I'm sorry. Ferris remembers nothing. Nothing about her victory at the Rhinet tournament. Nothing about our escape from the viral attackers. Nothing about her father riding up in his limousine to save her. Nothing about how we talked alone in her bedroom. Nothing. She remembers nothing. Everything that happened on that world line was undone. What happens to that world line, I don't know. Maybe, like Suzuha said, it still exists as another possible world line. Or maybe it ceased to exist the moment I sent the D-mail. You'd have to be a god to observe each and every world line, so it's pointless to worry about it. But one thing is clear. I can never return to that world line again. Ferris can never see her father again. Kyoma, this is really bold of you, nya. Mayushi's in the next room. She'll find out, you know. Nya. I'm sorry. The only thing I can do is apologize. On this world line, Mayuri invited Ferris to come hang out at the lab. Apparently, she came to see a costume Mayuri made. Ferris has work after this, so she leaves the lab. After seeing Ferris off, I head towards Yanabayashi Shrine. Kairi-chan had a fight with her boyfriend. How do I get them to make up? Mayushi's never had a fight with anyone, so I think it's mysterious. I couldn't fight like that with a person I like. Since when do you have someone you like? I figured you'd put food before romance, lol. I hope that's how you No, 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 no! That's just Mayuri's voice. Mayuri's voice is very derpy and, like, slow. I don't know how much you followed this game, Booty, but that's just how this character is. On the way, I stop at Chuodori and take a look around. They're back. Who gets the Bumblebee Princess voice? That's when I'm over it. Oh! The Bumblebee Princess! Wait, I gave a really classic voice to the Bumblebee Princess. And I haven't done it in years, I think. It was the Astrid voice! Oh my god, I can't believe I gave Astrid that voice. That's so disrespectful. You've learned through many, many, many playings. You mean my playings or also other streamers? Because I've been on this game for several weeks. Maybe like 2 months at this point. We're making good progress now, though. Like, the end is in sight. It looks like... we've got Luca's ending, we've got Mayuri's ending, we've got Kurisu's ending, and then we've got the true ending, so 4 endings left. I'm basically one of the 3 people you still chill in their stream. Aw. Well, shucks, that's nice.
I want this to end.
I know, Rosen, I'm trying. To be fair, Astrid married Makalov, so she deserves his voice. I think that was my logic, Phil, like, literally. The Moe stores exist again. Animate, Tora Noana, Mandarake, Gamers, Lam Tara, Melon Books, Asobit City. They've all returned to the streets of Akiba. There's a gigantic anime-themed banner hanging from the Soft Map building. Maids walk the street, handing out leaflets. Cosplaying girls advertise in storefronts. Tiger's Hole... Look at your shirt honoring my drink like this. Oh, did you pour? Bing! Amazing. I actually don't like that this shirt says whiskey, but you know. It's actually a nice color, so we stand. Armin, are you drinking too? Do you have your rose wine? Are we cheersing? Are we cheersing? Boom boom. Poured some whiskey. They don't go amazing one after another. Ah, protein whiskey. I cannot. But respect. It's chillin'. That's a weird way to spell gin. Yes. There's too many letters. First of all. I'm having gin currently. Thank you. We love gin. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. Protein whiskey? I know, Quinn. Why did I speak this into existence? Let's drink gin together, Jordan. What do you say? You just do love to destroy your taste buds. Gin is an alcoholic Christmas tree we stand, yes. Splendid! Yeah, sorry, Jordan, but now that you're back in the States, I have to take you to Doghouse. I don't make the rules. I only like gin in my Long Islands. Long Islands are amazing, yes. Gin has a wonderful smell. It does. It's piney. It reminds me of home. Cosplaying girls advertise in storefronts. But the return of the familiar scenery brings no relief to my heart. There is only pain, for everything I see confirms that Ferris has lost her father. But I can't stop here. I shake my head and hurry to the shrine. On the way, I notice that the satellite is still missing. Oh, is missing from Radikon's rooftop. Of course it is. Suzuha's gone. The thought brings a new pang of grief to my heart. Before this is over, how much more pain will I shoulder? Me and my friends ordered Long Island's wherever we went clubbing in Japan. Because all the drinks cost the same, and it was the most alcoholic per yen. Good shit. Good boy, Phil. I wonder how much gin Santa drinks. I mean... Oh my god, Armin. Yeah, that is a smart business decision, Mayuri. Mayoshi does have someone she likes. Oh, Lord, get out of here. I pass beneath the archway and enter the silent courtyard. I walk up to the main building and jab the intercom. After a few presses, I get a reply. Yes, who is... Okabe-san. Lukaku comes in. Girly as always, even though he's a guy. Wait, I know Lukaku should be a girl in this timeline. No, wait, this Lukaku is a genuine girl. Lukaku. Someone should have donated an old computer to the shrine several years ago. Can you ask your dad about it for me? An old computer? I think Lukaku went pale for a minute when I mentioned the computer. She lowers her face immediately, so I can't be certain. I'll go call my dad. Lukaku hurries inside. It looks like she knows something. Lukaku's dad soon appears. Well, if it isn't Toin-kun, thank you for taking care of my daughter. I rush the greetings and get down to business. If I'm not mistaken, there was an old computer donated to the shrine about 10 years ago. Do you know about it? An old computer? Why, yes, I do remember that. Really? Yes, finally I've returned to the world line with the IBN 5100. Please, I need to see it. Sure, please wait here. Lukaku's dad heads inside the sanctuary in the back. Lukaku has been silent this whole time. She keeps touching her hair and looking around nervously. Something is definitely wrong with her. Are you afraid of me, Lukaku? I understand. I mean, I touched your... Crap. I just made things more awkward. I didn't have to say it like that. I'm not afraid of you, Okabe-san. That was really embarrassing, though. Sorry. Okay. By the way, do you know about the IBN 5100? No! Yeah, this game has had, I want to say, at least 6 or 7 lines that I just refuse to read aloud because... too anime. Lukaku shakes her head in an unnatural way. I've never heard of it! Too visual novel. When I called you before, it sounded like you knew about it. What are we gonna make Ferris? Just nya-nya? But when I called you before, it sounded like you knew about it. No, Lukaku's looking more and more uncomfortable. Maybe I'm pushing her too hard. I should back off. I did a terrible thing to this girl, so it might be best if I stop treating her as my disciple. I need to treat her like a lady from now on. If I don't, I could get sued for sexual harassment or charged with attempted rape or indecency or something. But how exactly do I treat her like a lady anyways? A compilation of all the nyas? No, just one singular, possibly 2 nyas. That's all I'm giving you guys. I'll make the commands. This is somehow worse than nya? It is. Yes. This game is aggressively anime tropes. Like, it is... Quinn, let me tell you this character's backstory, okay? You too, Zephyr. This character was a boy in the original timeline and told us that they wanted to be a girl. Okay, you know what? That's it. I won't say it anymore. We'll go no further. Just know that he tried to confirm the gender identity by touching their crotch. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. You told me not to and I did it anyway. Sorry. Sorry, but I need to share my pain with someone. I'm gonna go get some gin. Yeah, go get gin. Go do it, please. Yes. I need more people to cheers with. The MGS2 method of gender confirmation. Does that really happen in Metal Gear Solid? Yeah, Armin. 0 out of 10 review. LOL. Yeah, I almost quit the game right when it happened. Let me down this and get another. Thank you, Booty. I appreciate it. It happens in Metal Gear Solid 2. Storytime was trying to get me to play that series. I think it's a booby trap. Officially, it's a booby trap. Is it sick or is it sick? Kojima is a massive pervert, so there's a lot of stuff like that. Ugh. Thank you, Ifrit. Oh man, you've played it and you forgot? Booty. Y'all are painting Kojima in a worse light than he deserves? Uh-oh. Wait, story time, White Knight Police in full effect? I just treat everyone the same, pretty much. So, you're not gonna wear the costume Mayuri made? Oh, no. He doesn't deserve the slander. What did Konami do to him? Kojima's pre-Metal Gear games even has a part where you can accidentally set off a bomb by groping an old lady. Well, if there's a bomb, then all I have to say is Kia! Because it's embarrassing? Yes? Why is this girl so lacking in confidence? They won't give him the rights to his life's work? Konami sucks though, right? Konami is also the Suikoden people, isn't it? They mega suck! Yeah. I guess she can't help it if she's in her if it's her nature. But she doesn't say her reason for didn't she say her reason for becoming a girl was to gain confidence in the first place? All I know is Kojima made Death Stranding and that game is a masterpiece. Isn't that a game about walking? They basically checked out of making several games several years ago with it. Oh, I see. Rest in peace. Valkyria, hello! We're gonna be playing Among Us tonight, so get ready. Brandish the knife. And maybe get some alcohol. They're very slowly returning to it, but it's still really bad. Oh my god. Death Stranding is basically his brainchild after Konami forced him out of the company. That is disappointing. You won't be playing? No! That's okay. It's okay to miss a sesh. But if your plans free up later, you are welcome to join, of course. Honestly, our Among Us lobby tonight is gonna be... It's gonna be poppin'. Let me know if you're going Goose Goose. Wait a minute. You would play Goose Goose but not Among Us? What's up with that? I sent you a Jin selfie as evidence, Peggy. You did? Oh my god, Quinn. Cheers. It's been too long since I've seen you, friend. Yeah. Please continue with this cursed as fuck game. Yeah, this game is extremely cursed. I have a stock score in my mind of what I'm going to give this game, and I'm not sure if it's going to change between now and the end of the game, but we'll see. As much as Konami deserves shit for some of their decisions, I would also fire Kojima after MGSV if I were in charge. What happened? Game is generous. Well... VN. I'll be subtracting 10 from your score. What do you think I'm going to give this game, Rosen? Be honest. What do you think my opinion of this game is? Dot said 6. Armin said 2. He created a money black hole of a game that was 30% finished after a million years of development hell. Oh no, not modern video games happening. Where everyone has super high expectations for games, and then they're in development, and then they flop. My goodness, how awful. That's why the best games are games that you don't know that are coming, like Triangle Strategy. I've thought about this. Yeah, Triangle Strategy is an easy 10 out of 10. That game is ridiculously good. But other games that stay in development and then they come out, fans are always disappointed. Final Fantasy 16, it's lukewarm. The reception's lukewarm in general. Kingdom Hearts 3, everybody shit on Kingdom Hearts 3. Apparently Metal Gear Solid 5, I didn't know. You know what game lived up to the hype, in my opinion, is Final Fantasy VII Remake. That game is, like, superb. And when people say they didn't like it, I'm like, oh, bad taste. But, you know, everybody can have their opinion, that's fine. They don't have to agree with me. It's an 11 out of 10 game. New Zelda lived up to the hype. Did it? Everybody can have their wrong opinion. I didn't say that. I know when Zelda came out, a lot of gamers were like, this game is too hard and I don't want to play it. So they did something to, like, discourage casual gamers. But there's enough hardcore Zelda fans that probably love it that, like, maybe everybody likes it. Yeah. When the game came out, people were saying it was hard to survive or something. I don't know, because I've not ever played a Zelda game. Ifrit, are you okay? You seem to be blinking a lot. I guess in the beginning when you're weak and only have twigs. I played Breath of the Wild for an hour. They tried to, like... Have they tried holding the controller? Ooh. You played Breath of the Wild for an hour, and then you went back to Genshin, right, Armin? Okay, I'm a little unhinged right now. Okay, let's just... Breath of the Wild wouldn't let you tame a horse, so you quit. We're all just dreading Lukaku route? That's true. Because every interaction with this character has been terrible. Alright, let's get a solid 7 more minutes of progress. Are we ready? I hate the horse system. Well, I don't know what that is. I'm not blaming him completely, but I've seen enough of his tendencies through other games, and that way he's blameless. There's no way he's blameless. And yet, she's a girl now, but she still seems the same inside. The horse always gets itself killed? Oh my god, that's terrible.
おかしいな。
That's strange. Luca's dad returns. Raikto Toroshi, hello! Evo emotes? No, it's Louis. It's Louis. Hey. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. His timing is good. My conversation with Lukaku wasn't going anywhere. Did you find it? I try asking in case, but he looks confused. Obviously, something unexpected has happened.
それが
Well, I couldn't find it. You couldn't find it?
確かに古いパソコンを
I remember receiving an old computer, but it's not in the storehouse
ど
anymore.
こにもないので
The IBM 5100 isn't here. I press my hands to the temples and stifle a groan. The world line is still twisted. The IBM 5100 is like a mirage floating in front of me. I can see it, but never reach it. Pardon my asking, but the PC was donated by Akiha Rumiho-san, correct?
おや
Huh? How'd you know? Do you know her by chance? We're friends.
ルミホちゃんは
Rumiho-chan has grown up to a splendid young lady, hasn't she?
彼女がまだ小学
It
生の
wasn't.
時でしたよ
It was when she was still in elementary school. She came to visit with her butler, Kuroki-san.
しかしパソコン
But why did that computer disappear? I
誰かに盗まれ
thought
た
someone might have stolen it, but everything else is untouched, and the lock wasn't
宝
broken.
物殿の鍵は壊されていなかった
This contradicts Lukaku's statement. Lukaku said she didn't know about the IBM 5100.
ルカは何か知らない
Luka, do you know anything about it? You've been cleaning the sanctuary the past few years, haven't you?
年末
Once again, Lukaku hangs her head, almost shaking with fear. Her hands are trembling.
ルカ子
Lukaku, what's wrong? I try asking again, but she doesn't raise her head. How are you doing tonight, Reikto? We are doing Steins Gate for like a tiny bit longer, and then we're going to be doing Among Us with the community. So if you're interested and would like to play, we would love to have you. I don't know anything. The look on her face betrays her. Lukaku's lying. But why? Remember, she shouldn't even know about the IBM 5100. Why does she know? Because the world line changed. There's no other answer. Her D-mail must be the cause. In Ferris's case, I didn't know what her D-mail was about. But in Lukaku's case, I already know what it is. I want to be a girl. The D-mail must have had influence beyond Lukaku's sex. The butterfly effect. It somehow changed the location of the IBM 5100. It was like that with Suzuha and with Ferris. I can't help but think that the universe itself is keeping the IBM 5100 away from me. At any rate, when Lukaku sent her D-mail, reading Steiner activated, meaning the D-mail changed the world line. If the IBM 5100 won't return to me on this world line, then my next step is to cancel Lukaku's D-mail. In other words, I need to turn Lukaku back into a guy. Suddenly, I feel dizzy. It's not heat stroke, and it's not reading Steiner. How am I going to explain this to Lukaku herself? Just the other day, when I called Lukaku a guy, she cried. Then, Karisu and Mayuri ganged up on me. Can I get Lukaku to go back to being a guy without stirring up trouble? This is going to be tough. Maybe I should consult someone about this. At first, I consider consulting Karisu, but I don't think I should talk to a girl this time. Let's think a little. Yeah. Also, if he's saying this, the answer is going to be talk to Daru, and that's wrong. I visit Tenoji's house. Why? The divergence meter is here. I need to know what it says. Canceling Ferris's D-mail appears to have raised the value by about 0.05%. Little by little, I'm approaching the goal of 1% divergence. The number escapes... What did that say? The number gives me courage, maybe? Afterwards, Tennoji recounts his memories of Hashida Suzu, just as he did on the previous world line. I stay until he's finished. Yeah, very that story time. Very that. Japan is, like, super transphobic. And homophobic, but less so trans. Like, I would say more transphobic. And for some reason, they're obsessed with including, like, sexual scenes with underage girls. I don't... Super weird. It's past 6 p.m. when I get back to the lab. I think I liked the route where we don't know these people. Maybe. Welcome back, Karine! There are 2 girls in the lab, Mayuri and Kurisu. Who is this Karine? Well, she said Etone! Ja Etone! Welcome back flows so well into Ocarine. It doesn't it? Then you put them together, it's doubly delicious. It's not delicious. It's a greeting I can only use for Ocarine. So why not? Get in the airship. Cormac, get their bags. Tana! Where's Daru? Probably at May Queen? May Queen. So that's back 2. So, when Farah said she had work, she meant at May Queen. What about you, Mary? You work there too, don't you? Mayuri does not have a ton of hairstyle. Phil, how dare you? Anyway, Tana and Cormac are the flight attendants for obvious reasons of the airship. Please board. Of course I do. You know that, Ocarine. You're so weird.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Oh! It's 8:15! We made it!
Happy birthday.
Alright, guys. It's time for community night. Steins Gate is done.
Happy birthday.
Alright, we're making our save.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
We'll do this. This is the new one. Bronya slamming the gate shut. Yeah, we're closing the gate. We are closing the gate. We're doing Among Us. Alright, it's over. It's over, it's over, it's over. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. You can make it! Oh, perfect. Let's go back to Ferris's gate. Stop. Stop it, Jordan. No one wants that. Actually, you might have a point, but I'll never admit it. You seem so upset to be done with... Can't wait for tomorrow! True, we're playing more Steins Gate tomorrow. Real talk. We are playing more Steins Gate tomorrow. We're gonna do Iron Man and Steins Gate. What a double whammy. Alright, hold on. Let me... What's going on? Elgato-chan, where are you? At least I have the Iron Man to look forward to. Oh my god. You say that, Rosen, but you watched all of Steins Gate tonight. You did. You done it. Garrick is doomed just to finish out my trifecta of SSS Husbandos. I really, 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 really hope that doesn't happen. Garrick is actually... I've already stopped paying attention in FF9? Really? FF9's plot is so good so far, why? Alright, let me do the normal shenanigans that I do. Alright, we're in the Among Us thing. Oh, I do need to pee also. The time has come to kill each other. Remember.
Murder people.
I need to replay FF9 because the plot just keeps getting better until the end. Yeah, Rosen, you need to pay attention to FF9 because that game's plot has been so good so far. Oh my god, Lisa stayed awake? Oh my god, hype. Tonight's lobby is gonna be so good, I can feel it in my bones. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I'm gonna spam invite, and then we'll get the lobby, okay? Lisa's gonna die, but we're in an alliance, so yes.
Delightful.
Napping? Wait a minute, Eats here. Get back here! You won't get away. Alright, let the spam messaging begin. Spectro? Spectro, you're here for Panganronpa? How's it going, Spectro? You excited about those Granblue changes? You are? I'll play it with Kevin.